Hi coquettes, today we're going to be making a seafood pilaf rice dish. Okay, so you're going to need 200 grams of rice, 2 leeks, you can use one large leek but I had only small leeks so I've used 2. 1 shallot diced, 3 cloves of garlic diced, some thyme, about 10 grams of thyme, fresh, lemon zest of 1 lemon and 1 lemon juiced. You're going to need 2 salmon fillets, a pack of prawns, bigger prawns, so they're your king prawns, some oregano. I've done 400 ml of stock because in here I've got some clams in the sauce, so we're going to use them as well. They're from Iceland. There's no other way of me saying it, so they look like that, the pack, but it's a really fresh way of keeping that sort of thing, so it's alright, it's no problem. We've got some spray, some cooking spray, some salt and some pepper. Okay, so I think that's everything. Right, well, I've got my thing that's just pinged, that's my steamer, so we're going to put our salmon into the steamer so that we can get that steaming nicely. I like steamed salmon, I think it tastes better than trying to fry it, and it's a healthier way of having it as well. So, am I going to be able to get this off without burning myself? No, is the answer to that one. Okay, so we'll put that in and put that in. Okay, so pop that on top, and we're going to do that for around 10 minutes. It doesn't need any more than 10 minutes, but I know by the look of my salmon when my salmon's done, so so that's that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on. I'm going to pop the clams on as well, because some of the sauce from the clam I'm going to actually put, oh, I'll pop that on there. I'm going to pop into the rice sauce as well, so into the stock. So we'll pop that in. Just want to start getting that done as quickly as we can. So pour this in. Now this idea was from one of my health books, so we're going to give it a go and see what it's like. I like trying out different new recipes. I'm guessing from the sounds of it, it's a Greek or Italian Orient dish. So because of the lemons and the flavourings of it, I think it is from there. It sounds nice though, so there we go. So I'm going to pop these in. These ones you just cover and leave them to just melt away, which is really easy. So I'm going to put them down a little bit lower so they don't burn, and then we're going to bring these over. So we need the onions and the shallots. So I'm going to pop that on the back one as well. So we've got that one on. So that one needs to come on. Got a bit of cake mix there. I was making cakes the other day. I was trying to make a Cinderella cake. I'm going to stick to cupcakes, I think. I think a 5-year-old child could have done better on that one, but there you go. Okay, so we're going to put our onions in. We want to try and fry everything off so that it's quick and it's got on the go as well. So I'm going to pop that in there. I'm going to put a little bit of our oregano in. And our other herbs, so our thyme and our lemon zest. Try and make sure you get all the lemon zest out of there. There we go. Okay, look, I'm not putting the garlic in yet because the garlic will end up burning if we do that. I've got my little bit of lemon juice there, so if it does start burning a tiny bit, we can just put a bit on. Okay, so a bit of pepper. And only a tiny bit of salt, because remember we've got a lot of salt in the stock, in the rice, and in here as well. So we don't want too much to be going on. So I'm just going to fry that off, and I'm just going to have a look at our salmon, see how they're getting on. Oh, they're getting on nicely. Need them there. Okay, now this I need to be careful with because this one actually has holes in it. So we might put that more that way so we can have a look. Actually, if I bring that over there, that goes onto there and this goes onto here. Be a little bit easier. If you want to give another little bit of a spray, you can give a little bit more of a spray. Now, if you use it in a spray bottle, it's a lot more, you get a lot more control over it than pouring. So that's why I do it. But I use rapeseed oil, but you can use Firelight, you can use whatever, olive oil, whatever you want you use. But this is a nice way of doing it as well. Getting a nice smell of lemon and stock as well. Just going to make sure our rice is all right here. If you want to add a tiny bit more water to your rice, you can do. Just add a little bit more. Okay, if you can. Now when my salmon comes out of the steamer, I'm going to take the skin off the top and then I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper because it's really important that you do that when it comes out. Gives it a bit of flavour. Okay, so all our clams are open. Our salmon was done, so I've sprinkled that. I've taken the skin off, sprinkled it with salt and pepper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this over here in a moment. I was just throwing this last little bit off because I've put the garlic in as well. I can't remember what it is, that one. Okay, so in with the rice, we're going to put a little bit of this stock in it. So got a lovely sauce in there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that on there. All of your clams should be open shelled. They should be open, so don't worry too much, but it should be a little bit open. I'm going to leave mine in the shells. I know a lot of people like to take them out of the shells, but I prefer to have them in the shells. So there we go, there's that. And while we're here, we'll start breaking up the salmon. Now, don't worry if your salmon looks a little bit raw on the inside, because it is going to be cooked anyway again. It's going to be cooked in the rice, so don't panic too much. We're just literally waiting for the rice to cook really now. Such an easy dish. Now I got mine from the fish counter. You can buy yours wherever you want, but I prefer the fish counter. They are getting a lot better than what they used to be. So just look out for the good deals as well, because sometimes you get some really nice deals on them. So I'm just going to wash my hands. Nobody likes fishy fingers. And I'm going to grab us also the prawns as well, because we're going to start trying to put everything in at once. Put the prawns in. See how my rice is doing. It's not far off actually. I'll just leave it just a little bit longer. I'm leaving my clams in there just so they keep their heat. So if you want to, you can take things out, put things in. It's a really nice dish actually. I'm going to try and get as much as I can of the lemon out. Right, okay, so I'm turning that off. I'm just going to strain it off a little bit, the rice. just a tiny bit, just so that we get a little bit of it off. So bring it back over here, and we're going to add our clams. There's one that's not open there, so I'm going to leave it. Just going to put a tiny bit of the sauce in, because that will dry up with the rice. Okay, so pop your rice in. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to pop it on here just so that I can cook that last little bit off of the salmon. I'm going to mix it all in. Almost like a paella, but not. I don't want to too much. Start playing around with it. I just want to make it so that it's just right. I'll leave that just for a second, and this is when you can add a little bit more pepper. Okay, I'm just going to grab a bit of thyme, so we've got a bit of decoration, and I've got some lemons as well for decoration as well. Or a lemon, should I say. See, as well, salmon doesn't take long to cook. See? So, you turn that off. Just leave it on there just for a second. Sprinkle the thyme around. If you wanted to, you could add a bit of basil as well. I just run out of basil. Okay, so pop that on. In there. And then I've also got a couple of chives as well. So I'm just going to pop that in it as well. I think it's nice for decoration, chives. Oh, it's lovely. Now, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of turmeric to this. You could make it more into a curry if you wanted to. It's that I've gone down the Sicilian route or the Greek route. Okay, so pop that there, and there you go. There is your seafood pilauf rice. Okay, well, thank you very much, my coquettes, for watching. Please remember to like and please share as well. We really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you next video. Bye, my coquettes.